Good afternoon. Group A team would like to present the Pacific Highway upgrade, Port Macquarie to Newcastle. The Pacific Highway is a 960-kilometre long highway that connects Brisbane and Sydney. Group 18 has created a project management plan for the Port Macquarie to Newcastle section. Roles were split according to the table shown here. A risk management plan was developed for the project, including design risk, delivery risk, and handover risk. This involved the establishment of a risk rating table, shown here, then a definition of each rating produced to ensure each risk can be adequately classified and uniformly applied to many different circumstances. Risks were then classified, rated, categorized, and addressed in a risk assessment table. A section of this table is shown here.
My discussion is on environmental considerations and the site management plan. The section of highway from Hexham to Port Macquarie encompasses several sensitive ecosystem areas, including wetlands, rivers, forested areas, and threatened species habitats. Therefore, it is important to apply an appropriate methodology for site management control. This methodology will be based on experience gained from past Transport for New South Wales projects, road projects, and also similar construction projects. Alignment with government guidelines for environmental management is critical. There are two important guidelines developed by the federal government and the state government, and these have been adopted. The site management plan will involve assigning responsibility to the project manager at each of the 16 locations to manage various matters, including environmental controls, WHS systems and procedures, the industrial relations plan, and also a communication plan. The key stakeholders, such as regulatory authorities, local communities, the local councils, will be consulted on a regular basis. It is important that the site facilities are developed in accordance with the project plan. Ali will now discuss the next section of this presentation. Thank you.
Hey guys, so workplace health and safety, and also monitoring and control plan I would like to talk about today. Who is responsible for workplace safety? The answer to that question is that everyone is responsible for workplace safety. It's not the client or the principal contractor or subcontractors. Everyone comes together when it matters of safety. So if you see something, you say something, because we all want to go home at the end of the day. So our key points for our WHS is our risk assessments, which are construction methodology based. So if the construction methodology changes for any aspects of the works, then the risk assessment should also be updated to reflect that change. We also do induction and training. Induction can be a site-specific induction, and training includes also your white cards and anything like that. We also go through and identify hazards, and we make sure that we always have PPE. That's one of the most important things. You can see that I've included a snippet of a table that includes our risk assessments, the significance, and the likelihood. So L and S, that's what they stand for. And you can see one example for that. Another thing is monitoring and control plan for Pacific Highway. Monitoring and control plan consists of two things. One, IMS, which is that integrated management system. This includes forms, policies, procedures. And then we have a quality management plan, which is our QMP. And this includes our approach for the quality-wise for the Pacific Highway project. The key takes from this, the pre-start meetings or toolbox talks, go all the way to ITPs, defect registers, and multi-project stats. I can go through that more if you have any questions. Thank you.
A cost estimate has been completed for the Pacific Highway upgrade project. This includes materials, plant, and labour hire. The labour costing was estimated using the Cordell Commercial Building Cost Guide 2020. Due to the project's large scale, the resources were simplified into subcontracting teams mostly consisting of engineers, a foreman, and labourers, with plant hire included. As the project will be running different construction sections simultaneously, there will be 3 of each subcontractor team. The cost for the road and bridge sections were calculated using a road width of 16 metres and local New South Wales prices for the road base, asphalt and concrete. The total project cost is 741 million Australian dollars. This includes a construction contingency of 15% and cost of maintenance. Projects always come with risks and opportunities, especially ones of this scale. So using a risk-profit margin, the total budget can be estimated and ended up being 853 million Australian dollars with a 13% profit.
Hi, my name is Theo and I'll be taking you through the schedule. Through the use of Project Libra, a Gantt chart and WBS were able to be created. These entailing the project starting in January 2023 and finishing in January 2024, taking the total timeline of the project to be 17 years long. Due to the large extent of the project, it has been split up into 16 subsections. This is not only to simplify the project, but enabling subsections of the highway to be open to the public once completed. It is assumed that each subsection has 1 year of pre-construction that is included in the detailed design and reports on the hydrology and flora and fauna. The length of the project is proportional to the distance in which it covers, as seen in the following table. These risks that were previously highlighted have the potential to further extend the timeline, this including running over time, missing items, uncontrollable delays, procurement risks, and labour shortages. All of these risks have various mitigation strategies implemented to help prevent these delays. However, uncontrollable days such as poor weather can only be prevented by lengthening the time in which the sub-project is completed, hence enabling more crossovers between projects, allowing them to run simultaneously, can assist in completing the project within the 17-year timeline.
Handover has been considered in regards to the client's needs and requirements, potential issues that could arise from the handover phase, and the importance of documenting and considering lessons learned from this project. In conclusion, the development of the project management plan has identified the key risks, established a cost estimate for the construction project, which was determined to be at $270 million, and produced an in-depth schedule for the project to follow. Considerations have been given to the environmental effects and workers' health and safety, along with team reflections provided.